Hi, today is Monday, January 10th. This is the first video that I am doing of the new year, so I hope that you had a very happy holiday and that your new year is off to a great start. I spent a very nice Christmas with my family and then have been back to the grind for the past few weeks. So I am very excited for today's video because I have my new Spring Summer 2022 testers and catalogs, and I have not smelled these new releases, so I am excited to go ahead, dive in, and share my first impressions, and I am just going to go ahead and get started. So first up on the list is Appletini Splash, and Scentsy describes this as green apple and noshy pear stirred with a big splash of simple syrup. So I usually really like apple scents, and I am very excited to smell this one. Ooh, this is nice. So smells a little light on cold. Warming it up with my finger, I get a lot of a very sweet apple. And I think it's probably the pear and simple syrup that are combining with the apple to make this smell very, very sweet. I actually really like it. It reminds me a lot of one of my favorite apple scents. A is for apple, which is just a very kind of sweet, tart apple. This one isn't quite as tart as A is for apple, but I really, really like it. It is sweet, it's clean, and I think I am really going to enjoy this one in the spring and summer. But this is also one that I can see myself enjoying in October because I like those kind of green apple scents around Halloween. So I think this one will be really, really nice. Smells a little light, so we'll have to see how that one does on warm. All right, next is Clementine Cupcake. And Scentsy says a warm vanilla cupcake infused with sweet clementine and sprinkled with lemon sugar. So vanilla cupcake, clementine, and lemon sugar. I'm really interested to see how this one compares to things like cutie pie cupcake and tangerine creamsicle. I think it'll probably be along the same lines as those. Ooh, this is nice. Bakery scents aren't always my favorite, and the first note that I'm picking up is definitely that vanilla cupcake. Warming it up, I'm getting a lot more of that lemon sugar note, but this really does smell like a cupcake with like lemon icing. I am definitely getting more of the bakery cupcake than like a really bold citrus, but it's a really nice combination. I think that bakery lovers will really, really like this, especially if you like scents like cutie pie cupcake. Even lemon drop it low, I think is kind of along the same lines as this, but I think this is going to be a really big hit, like I said, especially with the bakery lovers. All right, and next up is Coconuts for Coconuts, and Scentsy describes this as an ocean breeze weaves along a coastline lush with wild coconut and tiare flower. And to be honest, I am kind of hit or miss with coconut scents. I think I tend to like the more sweet coconut scents, and sometimes Scentsy does really kind of perfumey or almost like masculine cologne coconut scents that aren't always my favorite. So I'm very interested to see what this one smells like. Okay, on first sniff, it's very light. Warming it up, this definitely is kind of like a sunscreen type coconut. It definitely is tropical, and I think it's probably that ocean breeze mixing with the coconut that is giving this kind of a sunscreen or like tanning lotion type vibe. It is a little perfumey with that tiare flower, but it's definitely on the more kind of fresh side of things. So this is a very nice kind of fresh, clean coconut scent. I'm not sure if it's exactly my favorite type of coconut. Again, it's that kind of perfumey coconut that's not always my favorite. I wish this was a little sweeter, but I think it will be really nice for the summer. I could definitely see me warming this in a bathroom or a bedroom or a laundry room. It is very fresh and tropical. So that is Coconuts for Coconuts. All right, I am very excited to smell this next one. This is Daydream Oasis. And Scentsy says, lose yourself in sweet melon and visions of luminous pear leaf and water lily. So melon, pear leaf, and water lily. I'm hoping that this will be kind of a sweet, clean, feminine, perfumey scent. So let's give it a try. Ooh, this is nice. So this is reminding me a lot of Rainfall and Lush Greens from the Mix It collection. I tend to compare a lot of scents to that scent from the Mix It collection. I think Scentsy must use a very similar base note, but just smelling this on cold, it smells like a mix of Rainfall and Lush Greens with palm trees and ocean breeze. So very aquatic, very fresh, very clean. This is another one that I think would be really nice in a bathroom or a laundry room. So definitely a little more aquatic than I was thinking, but very nice. All right, next up is Paradise Petals, and Scentsy describes this as neroli and orange zest beckon from a utopia of tropical white blooms. So I do tend to like orange type scents. I'm a little hit or miss with very strong white florals. So let's see what this one smells like. Ooh, this one's pretty. So again, this is kind of a very tropical feeling scent. When I warmed it up, I definitely got a lot more of that kind of orange flower note. Ooh, this is actually reminding me of something that I've smelled before, and I don't think it's from Scentsy, but it is a very nice orange flower type scent. And I'll have to think about what this reminds me of. I do get that orange flower. The white blooms smell like gardenia to me. And gardenia is not a huge love of mine. Sometimes it kind of smells like sunscreen. It can be a little nauseating to me. So I really do like the orange zest part of this scent. I'm on the fence about the white blooms part of this scent, but I'm hoping that when this warms, they'll kind of meld together, and maybe the orange zest will come out a little bit more. The white blooms will get toned down a little bit, but this is pretty, especially if you tend to like very floral scents. I think you'll like this one. And next is Pineapple Mango. And Scentsy describes this as a bright blend of sweet pineapple and juicy mango softened by passion flower. So I usually do like pineapple scents. I usually do like mango scents. Passion flower can be kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it can come off smelling a little pungent. So I'm really hoping that I like this scent. Ooh, yes, I like it. So I get more mango than pineapple, and mango is just a very sweet tropical fruit, a little tangy, and yeah, I am mostly getting mango from this. Like I said, I love mango scents. This smells a little bit like Go-Go Mango. Go-Go Mango is a very kind of perfumey mango to my nose, where this is more just a little kind of fruity, tropical, not quite as body care-esque as Go-Go Mango, but it's really, really nice. I would wear this as a body lotion. I think it's really, really pretty, and I think this one will be really, really nice for the summer. So that is Pineapple Mango. All right, this next one sounds very interesting. This is Pink Rhubarb Sugar, and Scentsy describes this as pink rhubarb sweetened with sparkling raspberry and an extra scoop of sugar. So rhubarb is a note that we don't see very often. I am very excited to smell this scent. So light on cold, warm it up a little bit. Ooh, this is nice. This is very soft though. It's kind of hard for me to smell. What I am picking up is a very kind of perfumey, sweet, almost like body care berry scent. I guess that's coming from the raspberry. I usually associate rhubarb with strawberry, so it's nice to get that little twang from the raspberry. But this does smell very sweet. I get a lot of the sugar. This smells like it would be a really nice body care product. I'm just hoping that it will be an okay performer. I think I would really like this one in my bedroom. But yeah, this is just a kind of sweet, perfumey berry scent. It's not the most like bitter or tangy raspberry scent that I've ever smelled. It is definitely sweetened by the sugar, which I appreciate. Raspberry scents can be kind of hit or miss for me, so I actually like this one. I just hope it'll be a good performer because it does smell very light. Next up is Shoreline Drive. And Scentsy describes this as take the scenic route with dewy greens and passion flower as sea mist guides the way. So there's passion flower again. I didn't get much passion flower from pineapple mango, so let's see what we get from Shoreline Drive. So this is very aquatic. I definitely am getting the dewy greens and sea mist. This smells kind of like an aquatic ocean type scent. I guess there is just a little bit of kind of a floral perfumey note, but this is very aquatic. Another good one that I think would be great in a bathroom, laundry room, bedroom, very fresh and clean. I like that one. All right, I am very excited to smell this next one. This is Summer Moonlight, and I want to say that this was a scent of the month in Region 3. I'm not quite sure about that, but Scentsy describes this as fresh strawberries sparkle alongside sweet pea and shimmering sandalwood. So strawberries, sweet pea, and sandalwood. Ooh, I like this one. This is very perfumey. Warming it up, I pick up a lot more of a very sweet combination of the strawberry and sweet pea. It's actually really nice. Sometimes strawberry can come off as very artificial, almost kind of like powdery, but this is done really, really nicely. I think that sweet pea kind of balances it out. Sweet pea is a hit or miss floral scent for me. Sometimes it's just a bit much, a little bit too cloying, but this is actually really, really nice. I don't get a ton of sandalwood from this, but I think it's probably in the background, just making this feel a little bit more perfumey. But this is definitely perfumey. I just get a very, very nice combination of a sweet berry and a little bit of that kind of light sweet pea. Not too much of either, which I appreciate, and I think this one will be really, really lovely in a bedroom. All right, and last but not least from this group of new releases is White Amber and Teak. And Scentsy describes this as alluring amber and teak flirt with fresh bergamot. So just based off that description, this sounds like it will probably be pretty masculine. Yes, it is definitely masculine, definitely kind of a cologne scent. I think this is probably the replacement for sheer leather, but this is really nice. I think if you liked sheer leather, you will really, really like this scent. It doesn't smell like it's going to be too much. Sometimes amber can be a little overwhelming, but this really does just smell like a very nice kind of clean, masculine body wash or cologne. I think that bergamot is lifting it just a little bit, giving it just a little kind of hint of crispness. It's really, really nice. So again, I think if you liked sheer leather, you will really like White Amber and Teak. All right, so I just took a minute to smell all of the new releases again, and then kind of go through my wax collection, trying to come up with some comparable scents. I definitely think that Appletini Splash reminds me a lot of A is for Apple. It's a very sweet apple scent, but I also get a little bit of that sweetness from a peeling apple. So I think that if you mixed a peeling apple and A is for apple, you would probably come up with something like Appletini Splash. And then smelling Clementine Cupcake next to Cutie Pie Cupcake, there definitely are similarities. I think smelling them side by side though, I am actually getting a lot more of that rich kind of bakery cupcake note from Clementine Cupcake. And with Cutie Pie Cupcake, I'm getting more of kind of a citrus forward type scent. So I get more citrus from Cutie Pie Cupcake and then more of that really nice cake note from Clementine Cupcake. Actually, smelling them side by side, I think I prefer Clementine Cupcake. It just smells like it's a little bit more well-rounded, a little better blended to me, but I think if you like Cutie Pie Cupcake, you will love Clementine Cupcake. And then I did want to compare Coconuts for Coconuts to Coconut Flower. That scent description with the ocean breeze, wild coconut, and tiara flower kind of made me think of Coconut Flower, but smelling them side by side, they actually smell a lot different. With Coconuts for Coconuts, this definitely does smell a little bit more like fresh tropical, where Coconut Flower smells a little bit more perfumey, a little bit more sweet. I think I prefer Coconut Flower. Coconuts for Coconuts kind of makes me feel like I'm on a beach, I've put some sunscreen on, and I'm sipping an ocean water from Sonic. That's kind of the vibe I get from this. There's a little bit of kind of a tartness, almost a little kind of sour type edge to this scent that I'm not a huge fan of, but again, I think it would be nice if I'm feeling of a fresh tropical scent in the summer. So that's Coconuts for Coconuts. And then, like I said, Daydream Oasis definitely reminds me a lot of Rainfall and Lush Greens from the Mix It collection, with just a little hint of palm trees and ocean breeze. So I think if you like scents like that, you will definitely like Daydream Oasis. So something about Paradise Petals definitely reminded me of Coral Waters, and it could be that they are almost exactly the same color. I do have to say that there is a very distinct orange or orange flower note in Paradise Petals that is not in Coral Waters, but they do share a similar kind of aquatic floral type vibe, where I think if you like scents like Coral Waters, you will definitely like Paradise Petals, especially if you like citrus or orange type scents. This is really nice. Again, I am hoping that some of that really prominent kind of white floral note will get toned down a little bit when it's warming, but similar kind of scent family there. And Pineapple Mango reminds me a lot of Go-Go Mango, maybe just with a tiny hint of that kind of pineapple tartness to go along with a really sweet mango. But I think if you like Go-Go Mango, you will definitely like Pineapple Mango. And Pink Rhubarb Sugar is a little hard for me to put my finger on, but there's something about that very kind of sweet, almost perfumey, very concentrated berry that reminds me of the berry note in Lemon Thyme Berry. Now, there definitely is a very noticeable lemonade note in Lemon Thyme Berry, but you also get that very kind of sweet, concentrated berry scent. I think if you like Lemon Thyme Berry, you'll probably like Pink Rhubarb Sugar. It almost smells like Lemon Thyme Berry and Best Berry mixed together. But I think this will be nice. Again, a little on the light side, but I think if you like kind of sweet, concentrated berry scents, you'll probably like Pink Rhubarb Sugar. And the more I smell Shoreline Drive, the more I like it. Now I am picking up a little tiny hint of kind of like a masculine note. It doesn't necessarily smell like cologne, but I do think that either the sea mist or the dewy greens are coming across a little bit masculine. I don't know of a scent that smells exactly like this one, but if you like kind of fresh aquatic scents, I definitely think this one is worth trying. Again, leaning a little masculine, but I think that this one will be really nice for the spring and summer in a bathroom. And then there's something about Summer Moonlight that is reminding me a lot of Pear Blossom and Cucumber. This is one of my all-time favorite scents that I always hope will get voted back in a Bring Back My Bar. This is just a very nice kind of light, feminine, perfumey, spa-like scent. It's really, really pretty. And like I said, something about Summer Moonlight is kind of reminding me of that, with a little bit of an added berry scent. So I think if you like those kind of light, perfumey, feminine scents, you'll definitely like Summer Moonlight. And then finally, like I said, White Amber Antique is definitely giving me kind of sheer leather vibes. I don't know if I necessarily pick out a leather note specifically, but I think that the Amber Antique kind of mixing together gives off that same kind of vibe. But this is really, really pretty, especially if you like kind of masculine cologne-like scents. I think that you'll really like this one, and it does smell like it should be a pretty good performer. So that is White Amber Antique. So I think out of all of these new releases, my top 3, just based on these first cold sniffs, are probably Summer Moonlight, Pineapple Mango, and Appletini Splash. And again, that's just based on these cold sniffs. I can't wait to get some bars of these and get to warming them. I'm definitely feeling some kind of springtime scents. So I would love to know what you think of this lineup. I will say, I don't think that there's anything terribly unique or anything that we really haven't seen before in this lineup. I do think it is pretty well rounded. In general, I will say the catalog might be a little weak in the bakery section for the spring summer lineup. You'll have to let me know what you think. I do think bakery lovers will like Clementine Cupcake. They are discontinuing several of the bakery scents, so it'll be interesting to see if they have any replacements coming down the pike with scents of the month or special collections. So again, I would love to know what you think of this lineup. If you've had a chance to smell them, please let me know which are your favorites, or if you haven't had a chance yet, which you think will be your favorites. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.